Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Waterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field at Chihinkaba Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Welcome, everybody, to the Yield Advantage pregame show here on Three Borders Sports Network. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Again, welcome, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications cable channel number 28, our own dedicated cable channel to Three Borders Sports Network. Just about any time we go live, most of our live events will be on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here in the press box, in the Heb and Jean Diedrich press box, by none other than Brian Watson. Beat up?
We got a good one tonight.
We do. It's going to be fun and interesting, and it's an important game for both teams, actually. Wahpeton coming in, and they're taking on Kindred, post 117, Wahpeton post 20. Wahpeton right now, Brian, sitting at 7-1 in the East Division, and Kindred coming in a little bit tougher situation, 6-5. So it's important for them. And, of course, you know, when you play Wahpeton, you're always bringing your A game.
Yeah, two teams that have a little bit of history, if you want to call it that. These two teams met in the championship game last year.
Yep.
Wahpeton came away with the victory, and Kindred, a couple years ago, took the East region on this very field, and I believe that was against Wahpeton as well. So
Yep.
a little bit of history between these two teams, so I'm expecting a pretty good matchup here for two games tonight.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good one tonight. Braxton Pauley takes the hill for Wahpeton here in Game 1, and taking the hill for Kindred in Game 1 will be Kylan Swenson. So there's your starting pitchers here for tonight's game. I don't think Caden Kappas is available. He pitched the full game the other night, Brian, and so I think Caden is off the list, but I think Chris told me earlier today that everybody else is available.
Yeah, everybody else is available. I think he'd like to stay away from Jaden King tonight if possible. So we'll see what happens here. Braxton Pauley on the mound. Braxton missed a majority of the high school season and half, or the start of the Legion season. But been pitching pretty well, been hitting pretty well, so we'll see what Braxton does on the mound tonight.
You're watching Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and you're tuned in to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. And nice crowd starting to file in here, Brian. It takes usually a little while during the week, but we're going to have our Miller & Associates starting lineups. Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And with those starting lineups, here is our PA announcer, Mr. Art Gracco.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Waterstad Stadium at John Randall Field. At this time, let's meet the participants of tonight's ball game. First, for our guests on the scoreboard, Kindred, post 117. First, the reserves. Number 16, Carson Andel. Number 4, Owen Hoyme. Number 34, Lucas Dahl. And now for your starting lineup. Leading off and playing center field, number 8, Mason Almaris. Batting second to shortstop, number 5, Jack Wold. Batting third, the catcher, number 23, Bryce Whipple. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 2, Kylan Swenson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 0, Stanley Bileski. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 12, Grant Spellhog. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 10, Andy Trom. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 6, Jack McDonald. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 11, Xander Rath. Coaches, Josh Almaris, Nick Eggman, and Dean Wixow. And now your starting lineups for Wahpeton post 20. First, the reserves. Number 2, Avery Momey. Number 8, Evan Doctor. Number 10, Eli Kappas. Number 15, Braden Steffens. Number 20, Carter Hockert. And now for your starting lineups. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 5, Caden Kappas. Batting second, the second baseman, number 3, Skylar Blado. Batting third, the catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 6, Jaden King. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Cooper Klosterman. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 12, Aiden Hayek. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 23, Braxton Pauly. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 11, Nick Langenwalter. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 13, Miles Hinckley. And playing left field, number 4, Josiah Brewer. Coaches, Chris Kappas, Steve Hockert, and Caden Hockert. And your bat girl, Wendy Kappas. At this time, we ask everybody to please rise, remove their cap or hat, stand at attention, and for the flag down the left field foul line as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem.
Well, there's your national anthem as we honor America and our veterans past and present and those who have served our great country and provided all the great things that we have. I am going to say that we've got a pitching change here the way it looks, B-Dub. According to the, I think that's what Chris and Almaris were talking, Coach Almaris were talking about prior to. It looks like we're going to have a different starting pitcher as Aiden Hayek hustled down to the bullpen just before the introductions. And Aiden Hayek and Jackson Fleeflet were both down in the bullpen. We might see I hope that Braxton didn't hurt himself again.
Right. He was down there warming up prior.
And, yeah, so we got Langenwalter at third. We got Hayek pitching.
So
I'm just trying to make my book right here. So Aiden Hayek goes to pitching. Nick Langenwalter was DH, but now he's at third base. So let's see what else we got. Braxton Pauly might go to DH then. We'll see. I don't know if he hurt. I hope he didn't hurt his elbow again. Goodness me. But again, that was a last-minute change there. Like I said, we had Braxton Pauly down to start pitching, and now Aiden Hayek takes the hill here. So I'm going to quick make some changes in my book here, my friend. And
he's on the fence down there.
Is he leaning on the... So we'll see what's going on here when we know. We'll certainly let you know here, but...
looks like he's walking down to talk to his dad.
Yeah, he was scheduled to start this game, and like I said, Brian and I talked about in the Yield Advantage pregame show that he was scheduled to start, and the pitching roster is pretty much wide open for Coach Kappas in Post 20, but Aiden Hayek, it must be a last-minute change. And we saw Chris Kappas and Coach Almaris talking down here on the lineup cards, so it must be an injury here of some sort. And Brandon is walking away. That's Braxton's dad. That's not a good sign, man.
Well, we'll see what happens here. We'll see if he will DH or if we'll play it straight here.
We'll see if he gets a DH in here. So otherwise, the defense stays pretty much the same for Wahpeton, with the exception of Aiden Hayek, and then over to third base goes Nick Langenwalter from the DH position. And I think Aiden was scheduled to start the second game, he was thinking he would have to pitch in his head anyway tonight, but now he gets forced into game one here, Brian. So that shouldn't, at that age, hopefully the mentality is still okay.
Yeah, he's been on the mound before. I think he's ready to go, especially if you were thinking about throwing today. I think you're in that mindset of being ready.
And your first pitch brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. And that is at 5:31 p.m., so we're just a minute late, even with the late change. I noticed when they were when Wahpeton lined up for their starting lineups, they only had 7 players.
Yeah, I think Fleeflet was down in.
Yeah, he was in the bullpen,
with Hayek.
Yep. So the count's 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter, Mason Almaris. He'll foul that one back to the net, 1-2. So a little bit of a shake-up here. Coach Kappas calling the pitches over to Jackson Fleeflet. Hayek delivers, and there's a swing, and it's a swat out to right field, but Jaden Kings takes a couple steps to his right and makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Always nice to get that first one.
Especially against the leadoff hitter from Kindred.
The leadoff hitter.
Jack Wold, the shortstop, steps up to the plate now for Kindred, wearing number 5. Big 4th of July game coming up here Thursday.
That's going to be a big night against crosstown rival Breckenridge. Have the fireworks after the game.
Weather permitting, huh?
Weather permitting.
That's just
the key.
Every other day it seems like it's raining. And right now we got beautiful weather. It's 77 degrees, winds out of the west at 11 miles an hour. And that one's popped out to left. Brewer's got to come in, but he's not going to make it, and then it lands in front of him. 4-base hit to left field by Jack Wold.
Yeah, just a little blooper out there. A lot of space, a lot of room, and that'll be a base hit.
So here comes Bryce Whipple, the catcher. He'll bat third in the lineup for Kindred. Yeah, we haven't seen the wind blowing this direction very much this year, Brian. It's going basically from first to left.
Right across the field. You can call it blowing out to left.
You can say that. Hayek catches the corner for strike 1. Nice pitch by Aiden.
Pull hitters will be happy on the right side of the plate.
That's exactly correct. Left to right for Wahpeton, Brewer, Hinckley, and King. Third to first, Langenwalter, Kappas, Blado, and Klosterman. That one's just off the plate, and it's ball 1-1 to the catcher, Bryce Whipple. So, yeah, the big 4th of July game coming up, weather permitting. Just kind of a heads up for the fans that are watching right now. It could be moved up pending weather, the game time, so just kind of keep an eye on Facebook, web pages. We'll have some updates, too, as well. So, on our stuff. So, Wahpeton Post 20 Facebook page, Wahpeton Baseball Association Facebook page, Wahpeton Baseball, Post 20 Baseball.com. That one's fouled away into the net. And then we'll put something up on our Three Borders Sports Network. If the broadcast comes on before 8 o'clock, we'll let you know. Post 53, they're coming around here this summer, too.
Having a nice summer season, a nice high school season. And a little bit of a playoff run over there.
Outside 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Bryce Whipple, the catcher. Runner at first base is Jack Wold. There's 1 out. Kindred coming in here, as we talked about it in the pregame show, 6-5. There's a ground ball to short. Kappas goes over, tries to backhand it, rolls right up his wrist, and it's an error, as Kappas tried to get over and make the play.
Yeah, hard hit ball, but I think just a little loss of focus there by Kappas and not able to make the play. And Kindred with 2 on here in the first.
So runners at first and second for Kindred, 1 out, so the infield fly rule is in effect. That was
if fair and playable.
If fair and playable, and thank you, Chad. And that was an issue last Thursday night, or was it Saturday? Saturday's game. Against Devil's Lake, there was an issue. Whether it was fair, but it was questionable whether it was playable or not. It ended up turning into a triple play for Wahpeton.
Oh.
Ball 1. Swung on, missed, 1-1. Nick Langenwalter had to charge in. It was between second base and the pitching mound. Nick Langenwalter came in, dove for it, did not make the catch. The batter thought he was automatically out, so he headed to the dugout, so he was out. And then they threw to second and to first, respectively, and got the triple play. Now Kappas with another chance, and that one's going to hop off his wrist. That one took a funny hop, but 1 run will come across as Kindred draws first blood.
Yeah, I think that, Wold crossed right in front of Kappas, and I think maybe he just kind of lost it for a second and not able to make the play, and that will score the first run of the game.
Number 0, Stanley Pulaski.
Typically, Brian, that's probably a play that Caden would make. It's going to be Stanley Belaski due up. Third baseman, swing, foul tip into the mitt of Jackson Fleetfoot. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I think as the ball was coming up, Wold crossed right over the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like I said, I think he just lost it for a second, not able to make the play.
So up the plate now is Stanley Belaski. That was Kylan Swenson that just got on. So again, runners at first and second with 1 out. There's a shot to right field, and is it going to land in front of King? It does. He picks it up on 1 hop, gets it in, and the runners will all hold. So another base hit here, second base hit of the evening, and bases are loaded for Kindred here, Brian.
Yeah, those miscues can turn into extended innings, and Kindred taking advantage of it right now. Already with 1 on the board, and now the base is loaded.
And that's going to bring up the number 6 hitter in the lineup. That's Grant Spellhog, first baseman. So bases loaded. Corners are in for Wahpeton. Just off the plate, ball 1. Camera shots today brought to you by Digital Guru. We got a center field shot and the one behind home plate here. Thank you, Digital Guru. Downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue. Low and away, it's ball 2, 2-0 now. No place to put him for Aiden. Throwing strikes, just hasn't been able to get the right defensive plays. One landed in front of Brewer, one landed in front of King, and a couple of errors. And now the count is 3 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, in need of a strike here.
And he takes the 3-0 pitch and gives it a ride out to left field. Brewer makes the catch. He's going to throw it in, coming home, and it's going to be short. And the run will score on the tag. So a sacrifice fly creates a run for Kindred, and it's 2-0.
Well, Spellhall doing the job there. Getting it deep enough. Not a good throw in, but it gets the job done. And now Kindred out 2-0. I'll leave third base open.
And stepping up to the plate is Andy Trum, second baseman for Kindred. So Kindred right now the 7th hitter in the lineup here. 7 hitters so far here in the top of the first. Just a little bit low there for ball 1. And if you're just joining us, Braxton Pauley was slated to start. And that one's fouled away, so the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're not going to speculate injury, but I'm afraid that might be it, as Aiden Hayek was a last-second adjustment here. Nick Langenwalter had to move to third. Just caught the corner, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just on the edge there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hayek looking to get it, and he does. Gets strike 3, but Kindred scores 2 here first in the bottom of the first on a couple of hits and a couple of Wahpeton errors. Stranding 2. We're going to be right back for the bottom of the first. Kindred 2, Wahpeton nothing.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
Welcome back, everybody, to Waterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson running the controls and producing tonight's shows. And we got some good news in between innings there, Brian. Somebody else heard different news than what we were anticipating. So it's basically good news for Wahpeton.
Yeah, it's a pitch count issue for Braxton Pauley. He's too many pitches between days, so he will not be pitching today.
So, yeah, that was something that even Coach Kappas didn't realize there until the last minute. So Braxton Pauley was pulled at the last minute, so Aiden Hayek moves from this game 2 starter to game 1, and that's going to lead off here with Caden Kappas.
To see who starts game number 2.
Yeah. Caden Kappas leads it off for Wahpeton, facing Kylan Swenson. Got the corner for strike 2. 0-2 now to the leadoff hitter for Wahpeton. Super senior. A little Ephus pitch there, Brian, and that one's deep in the hole, but not able to get to it. At shortstop was Wold, and Caden Kappas reaches on the base hit.
Yeah, Caden Kappas continuing his good run at the plate. The leadoff hit here in the bottom of the half of the inning.
0-2 count. Drilled it right back up the middle. It's going to bring up Skylar Blado. Buddy, I was working on our fall schedule, and I I think we've got about 32 events scheduled here, which includes coaches' shows. It does not include tournaments, so our fall schedule filling up.
Be plenty of football and volleyball action. And, of course, our coaches' show on Wednesday nights.
Most Wednesday nights. The third Wednesday of the month, we don't have a coaches' show because you have your civic duty to perform.
Yeah, I'm a little busy on
commissioner.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's coming up. Get Raleigh back busy again in the football season. We got 3 different nights, I think I counted, with WAP football and Breck football on the same nights, including right away on the 30th of August.
Right away out of the start, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Breckenridge taking on Wheaton and Wahpeton taking on Kindred. So a football matchup here, just like we have a baseball matchup right now. Blado takes up a little bit high. It's a ball. 3-1 to Skylar Blado. And one's popped up to left field. McDonald drifting over to his left, way high in the air. Kappas did not tag, and he'll trot back to first.
It looked like he had a little trouble finding that one or getting underneath it, but able to make the catch out there in left field. Almaris was coming over to back him up.
Wendy Kappas out there chasing the bat there. She
putting in work.
She might be up here during the second game. She doesn't like the fireworks sound. She told me that on the air.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she told me on the air that she just doesn't like the fireworks sound. So she sat up here with her headphones on. Then I put her on in the third inning, said she wants your job.
Well, she'll have to do some work to do that. So
Kappas goes. The throw is down. It's late, and Kappas is going to hustle up to third, and he'll get in safely to third base.
And Wahpeton staying aggressive on the bases as they have this season. And with the throw and the errant play there at second, Kappas easily over the third.
And, you know, big number 7 here, he'd sure like to get a hold of one and use that wind-aided touch to get it over the left field fence here. So we'll see what he does. Takes a strike, and he knew it, too. So a stolen base with an error for Kappas. Gets him down to third. He pops that one up first base side. Spellhog dancing around there by the bag and makes the squeeze. And 2 outs here with Fleetfoot's pop out.
Yeah, Spellhog couldn't decide if he had to go back for that or not, and really could have just stayed right where he was.
Yeah.
Your right fielder, number 6, Jaden King.
So here comes Big Bird, Jaden King, the right fielder, batting in the 4-hole.
Wahpeton like to try and get at least one of these back that they gave up in the top half.
That one sails up high there from Swenson. Kylan Swenson on the mound. And delivers the 1-0 pitch at the knees for 1-1. Again, the breeze blowing out to left field. From First Street to left field, about 11 miles an hour here when we started the game. 77 beautiful degrees here at John Randall Field. Jaden will pop that one into right center for a base hit, and he'll get the RBI as Kappas comes across the score. So a nice piece of hitting there by Jaden King.
Yeah,
Brad.
Jaden doing a nice job at the plate, and they get one of the runs back that they gave up in the top half. And that'll bring up Cooper Klosterman, first baseman.
So Cooper steps up to the plate here with Jaden King over at first base. We'll see if Coach Kappas stays aggressive with Jaden King now over at first base. Swing and a miss by Coop. 0-1. Mary Kappas in town. Wayne and Mary both here in town. They'll be here through the 4th, I'm sure. She told me earlier she wasn't going to be texting tonight. That one's fouled back toward the third base dugout and gets out of play. Just over the top of the net.
Yeah, Swenson doing a good job hustling off the mound.
Sure did.
All the way to the dugout there.
Sure did. It was kind of cloudy earlier when I was here earlier, Brian, but right now the field is in 100% sunshine.
Yeah, it looks nice out there. Slight breeze, you'll take that.
0-2 to Cooper. Ooh, and that he let up on that one. Second time he's throwing that. I think he threw it once to Caden Gavis, too.
Yeah.
That one's popped up to the first base side toward the dugout. And nice catch running over there was Whipple, making the catch in front of the dugout for the third out. So that's going to retire the side. Wahpeton scores 1 though on a couple of hits and 1 error. And Strands 1. We'll be right back as we go to the top of the second. Kindred 2, Wahpeton 1. Back after this on
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We're going to the top of the second here. Kindred brings up the 8-9-1 hitters, facing Aiden Hayek. And Aiden delivers to Jack McDonald. Low for a ball.
That ball was behind him there.
Was it?
Yeah, Fleetfoot doing a good job of grabbing that one.
I was looking in the book here and I didn't see it. There's a ground ball to third. Langenwalter picks it up on the hop. Nice play over to Klostrom at first, and it's McDonald is retired 5-3.
After those first two grounders to short, you kind of hold your breath there, see if you can make a play. And Langenwalter doing a good job over there at third, getting the first out of the inning here.
Number 9 hitter in the lineup is Xander Rath.
Ayak shaking him off there.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Needs a strike there, so he got the pitch he wanted. Leadoff hitter Mason Almaris due up next. Be nice for Hayek to end Wahpeton to get a 1-2-3 inning. There's swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know the rule, right?
Yeah, I know. Fight Club. Don't say it.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
Sorry, folks. Sorry, Aiden, if you're watching this back. There's a drilled out to left center, but nobody's able to get to it. Cutting it off in center is Hinckley, but quickly down to second base in a hurry was Xander Rath for a double.
How about Xander Rath showing the wheels there? I thought Brewer might be able to make a play out there.
I did too when I first saw it go up in the air.
And just right in between him and Hinckley.
Yeah, when that thing was first hit, I thought it was just kind of hanging up there, but I think the wind helped it out, get a little further than what we thought too. Possibly, as Mason Almaris. Did he go through TSA? Is that what?
Yeah,
what
he had to go through security there, take off all of his metal.
So standing at second base is Rath and leadoff hitter Mason Almaris at the plate. Again, our starting lineups were brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. There's strike 2. Offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. The 0-2 pitch. That's popped up center field. Hinckley drifting over. Makes the squeeze and no tag. So Almaris with a couple of fly balls here for 2 outs. And second out of the inning. Popped out to the right field in the first at bat, and now it's center field in his second at bat.
Yeah, Hinckley quickly over there, and no chance for the runner to advance.
It's going to bring up Jack Wold. He singled and scored. He singled over in front of Brewer in the left field in his first at bat in the first inning, and ended up scoring on the Kylan Swenson error that was committed, allowing him to reach base. Two outs here, one runner on. At second base is Xander Rath after the double to left center. One ball, no strikes. The Jack Wold, 1 for 1 today. And he'll drill that one to left. It's pulled sharply and just drifts foul by about 3 feet as Brewer gives chase over there. That was close.
That one had a little help from the wind and pushed it foul. Well hit ball.
Very well hit. One ball, one strike here now to Jack Wold. I think Aiden's going to try to bring it down a little bit here. Don't leave it up for him.
Yeah, it's a little high in the zone there.
That one's a shot to second base. Blado gets his glove down in time over to Klosterman. And the side is retired. Stranding one on a double by Xander Rath. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. Kindred 2, Wahpeton 1.
Is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Every once in a while, that whiff from the concession stand smells very, very delicious.
It gives you the feeling of summer.
Gosh,
right?
Yeah.
Summer, being at the ballpark.
Yep.
It's like when you go to the movie theater and you smell the popcorn.
Yeah, you know you're at the movie theater.
Right.
And right now, the fried onions and burgers and things on the grill down there, as that one's pulled foul just past Coach Kappas. Aiden Hayek at the plate. So let's see, I think Braxton is going to be the DH the way it looks like he's coming out there. So, like I said, we anticipated Braxton. That one's popped up in the infield. Everybody's coming in on that one, but taking charge is going to be Wold at shortstop for the out. Kind of a ladies' aid convention there.
We'll meet you in the middle.
Yeah. Well, here comes Braxton Pauley. Again, designated hitter. He was scheduled to be the pitcher, but Wahpeton found out that he was too many pitches over the count to come in and pitch today. So Bubba has a home run this year, Brian.
Yeah, and the wind blowing in his favor right now.
It sure is. As the count is even now at 1 ball, 1 strike from Kylan Swenson. Bryce Whipple, his battery mate behind the plate.
Should probably fix the score here.
That one's popped out to right field. Rath giving chase. And he caught it right in front of The base umpire, Casey Formanak, was out there to make a good eye on it and made the catch in fair territory to retire Braxton Pauley.
Yeah, good hustle there. Hustled over there to get on the line there. That ball was just foul, and Rath able to run it down.
So the number 8 hitter now for Wahpeton comes Nick Langenwalter. Nick was scheduled again to be the designated hitter, but at the last second moved to third base. And that one's popped up left center. Drifting over is Almaris. And it's a very short inning here for Kylan Swenson and Kindred here. It's a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the second. We're going to go to the top of the third here on Three Borders Sports Network. Kindred 2, Wahpeton 1.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Going to the top of the third here. It's a 2-1 lead for Kindred. And leading off here for Kindred in the top of the third will be the catcher, Bryce Whipple. He reached on an air and scored. It's 3, 4, 5 hitters here coming up for Kindred. Facing Aiden Hayek. Shakes off Fleetfoot, and then he finally agrees and delivers, and that one's an overhand pitch, and it's going to go to right center and land about 20 feet from the fence, and King gets over to it, and the throw to second is not in time, and Whipple gets in with a stand-up double.
Yeah, almost had a chance to get him at second.
Yeah, that was closer than I thought it was going to be.
I thought for a second there that ball was going to make it all the way out to the wall, but with the rain that we've gotten, it's pretty soft out there. That ball just died.
And a courtesy runner over at second base. I don't have a number 33. I got a 34 as Lucas Dahl, but I don't have a 33. So we'll see if we find out who that is. Kylan Swenson, the pitcher, due up. He's up right now, I should say. Takes high and away, ball 1. So 33 went in to run. Not sure who it was. Like I said, we got 34 on our lineup cards, and that was Lucas Dahl. But it's as close to a 33 as I got, B-Dub.
Well, we'll see if we get any notification.
There's a ground ball in the gap there between short and third, and the base hit now. That puts runners at the corners for Kindred.
And Kindred?
Nobody out.
Got the hot bats to start this game.
Sure do. So we got Stanley Belaski, who singled in his last at bat, Brian. Got 5 hits so far in the book for Kindred.
Yeah, they certainly have the bats going here. Now, with nobody out and threatening to tack on to this 2-1 lead that they have.
And the pitch popped up behind us. They're going to hit the roof. Just barely.
Just caught the edge of it there.
0-1, Chad, get up there. Ryan's going to put up our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line, 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619 is our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line. Shoot us a text and let us know where you are and who you're cheering for, and we'll give you the shout-out. If I don't have your number, make sure you let me know who you are, too. That one's in the dirt. It's ball 2, 2-1.
And if you're watching from Kindred, maybe you can tell us who number 33 is.
Yeah, there you go. Good answer. Art didn't have it on his lineup card either, so he doesn't have a number 33. So whoever number 33 is, he's standing on third. Kylan Swenson over on first. We'll see if Coach Almaris gets something going here in the 2-1 pitch as Hayek goes over to first, and the pickoff move a little bit late. Two and one to the hitter, Stanley Belaski. Again, singled in his first at bat. So the bats are hot here for Kindred. Ooh, and that one goes over the back of Belaski, and number 33 comes home to score. And moving down to second on the wild pitch was Swenson.
Fleet came out of his crouch and thought he was going to be able to get a glove on that one. That one got past him.
Mm-hmm.
He had one earlier in the game that he was able to bring in, one that was behind the batter. And not able to get a beat on that one.
So Kindred now off to a 3-1 lead here in the top of the third. In tight at the belt, and it's 3-1. Again, shoot us a text. Let us know. Ooh.
Did it get him?
Okay. So it was a hit by pitch. Yeah, I didn't see the call either.
I didn't see it. I think the batter said that it hit him, and it looked like he agreed with him.
Looked like it might have hit his jersey top. So Grant Spellhog steps into the plate here, and he pop flied the sacrifice fly out to left in his last at bat, and he'll drill that one down the third baseline. It's fair. 1 run will score. Brewer picks it up and gets the ball in quickly, but 1 run does come across here. And runners still at first and second on that base hit by Spellhog.
Yeah, just a shot down the line. And that'll drive in another run. Spellhog with 2 RBIs today.
Here comes Andy Trum. He struck out in his last at bat, number 7 hitter. So 3 hits in the inning here, 1 hit by pitch, and nobody out for Kindred. And there's a bunt out in front of the plate. Good bunt. Hayek's got to go to first and gets back to Blado in time. Blado did a good job pulling in the high throw, Brian, getting his foot back down on the bag. You maybe couldn't see it.
Yeah, he had to leave the ground in order to get the ball, and then doing a good job of getting his foot down and get the out. And that would have been a tough one to take if they don't get the out there.
Exactly. That was a big out there to get the first out. But runners now in scoring position here for Kindred with the number 9 hitter, Jack McDonald, at the plate. He grounded out to Langenwalter at third. Langenwalter and Klosterman in at the corners. Middle infielders are shallow. And now Coach Kappas looks like he's going to move him in. Oh, maybe not. Blado and Kappas both came walking in, but now they're turned back about medium depth. I keep running over my cord here, man.
No, don't pull anything out
I know,
here. We want to stay connected here.
Don't rip it out. So Jackson Fleetfoot goes out to talk to his young pitcher. And right now it's a 4-1 lead here for Kindred. Just that sixth sense that catchers have and coaches have. When the umpire gets out there, it's like, okay, you got to go.
I think he might have been saying, "Hi, well, is he coming? Is he behind me yet? How far is he? Is he here? Let me know when he's here."
You wonder, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Just settle him down a little bit.
Yep, give him a break. So McDonald now, 1-0 pitch from Hayek, takes low, bounces in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Again, Wahpeton comes in here 7-1 in the East region. Kindred 6-5.
I don't know that matters when these two teams play.
I don't think it does. And that one's in the dirt, squirts away from Fleetfoot. Everybody stays put. Nobody down in the bullpen for Wahpeton. So if Coach Kappas and Coach Hockert are thinking of a relief pitcher, it might be somebody off the field. And the pitch comes inside, and it's ball 4, and the bases are loaded on that walk.
And we might get a visit here.
Yep, here comes Chris. So it's going to bring up the Carlson Family Insurance Mountain Visit, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Mountain Visit brought to you by...
And I think we're going to get a change here. I think Cooper Klosterman is going to come in from first.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? And
Pitch.
Aiden will probably move over to first. We might have a straight switch, but we'll give you more when we come back. And right now, bases are loaded for Kindred. They lead 4-1 over Wahpeton here in game number 1. We'll be right back.
State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Well, we're back here at John Randall Field, and again, Three Borders Sports Network. We're in the top of the third right now with one out on the board. Kindred with bases loaded, and we got a pitching change for Wahpeton. Aiden Hayek and Cooper Klosterman switch places from first to pitcher and vice versa.
Yeah, just a straight switch, and we'll see if the change of pace here with Klosterman coming in will make a difference here with the hot bats that Kindred has right now. And bases loaded, right?
Yep, bases are loaded, yeah. I got Belaski at third.
Couldn't see him standing over there.
Yeah, I think, yeah, they are. Okay. And then Belaski at third. I've got Spellhog at second and McDonald at first. And here is Xander Rath, who doubled in his last at bat, and that was going to hit the roof. Rolls down. 0-1. Xander Rath doubled to left center deep in that his last at bat back in the second inning, Brian.
Bats have been plenty hot here for Kindred.
It's fouled away to first street, and it quickly goes to no balls, 2 strikes. To the number 9 hitter in the lineup, Xander Rath.
Had him off balance there, a little late on that one.
Comes up a little bit high for ball 1, 1-2. Cooper Klosterman and Wahpeton would sure like to get an out right here. The number 9 hitter, but then again, he hit the double in the last at bat. Oh, a breaking pitch. Caught Xander Rath leaning backwards on that one, but it didn't quite come across. Might have been a little high.
A little, just not much, though.
No. Very close. There's that strike on the outside corner, and Cooper catches him looking for the second out.
Yeah, the outside corner is in play. And that's a good comeback pitch there after missing on the curveball.
So here comes the leadoff hitter, Mason Almaris. He's flown out to right, flown out to center. What's he going to do in this one with 2 outs, bases loaded? Ooh, he brought that breaking pitch in there, and it stayed up high for him.
Yeah, that one didn't move hardly at all.
Didn't break at all, did it? Fastball outside corner, and it's 2 balls, no strikes, just a little bit too far outside. High for a ball.
Yeah, that went up.
Seeing your digital guru camera shot there. The seats underneath the grandstand are pretty full.
Yeah, nice crowd on hand here tonight.
Yeah. 3 balls, no strikes, no room at the end. Pickoff move to first. Not in time. Trying to get the cheap out there. Caden Kappas was moving over toward second to try and draw the attention that way, but didn't quite work there.
You'll take one any way you can here.
Right now. Yep. As that one sailed up high, ball 4 and an RBI for Almaris the easy way.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take there. Just try and get one in play. And Kindred brings one more over, so now 5-1.
Here comes Jack Wold, the 9th hitter in the inning, Brian, to come up for Kindred here. So far, 3 runs across.
Post 20 got to figure a way to get out of this inning.
Caught the corner for strike 1.
And that will help.
3 runs that have scored for Kindred so far are the 3 that batted first in the inning. The 3, 4, 5 hitters. Right. 1-1. Coop comes right over the top, catches the outside corner for 1-2.
Another comeback pitch there to get the strike after missing on the curve.
Fleetfoot sets up on the outside, wanted that call, didn't get it.
That one looked like the same spot.
2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Kindred. 5-1 lead. There's a ground ball, soft ground ball over to Blado at second. Couldn't quite smother it. He tried to smother it, but didn't quite do it. And another run comes across, and Grant Spellhog.
There's another one with the runner running right by the ball as it comes up to Blado. And that ball kind of died in the dirt. It looked like he was expecting that to bounce up to him, and he had to just kind of fall on it.
Mm-hmm. So Bryce Whipple led off the inning. Bryce Whipple doubled to lead off the inning. 3rd error of the game here for Wahpeton, Brian.
Yeah, and they've been costly.
Blado will sometimes play short when Caden Kappas.
Just tough to have those miscues against a good team.
Popped up to center at shallow center. Here comes Hinckley running in and makes the catch. And the side is retired on that weak fly ball to center field, but not before Kindred scores 4 more here. And it's 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
They have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Well, a big inning there in the top of the 3rd for Kindred. They scored 4 runs, batted around, and sent 10 hitters to the plate, Brian. And some of the key things that happened there, too, not only did they have 3 more hits there, but there were, I counted it up now, 2 walks and a hit by pitch and a wild pitch. This didn't quite add up well for Wahpeton.
Yeah, you got to be able to play some clean baseball, and especially when you're playing against a good team. And right now, Kindred taking advantage of all the miscues of post 20. And they're going to have to clean it up and see if you can get the bats going at the plate. Otherwise, it's going to be a long first game here for post 20.
And here comes Miles Hinckley for his first at bat here in the third inning, in the bottom of the third. Takes up high for ball, and it's 1-0 to Miles. And there's a swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Again, Kindred coming in here at 6-5. Devil's Lake was just here on Saturday, and Wahpeton split with Devil's Lake, gave them their second loss of the season, gave Wahpeton their first loss of the season. There's a ground ball, and a seeing eye single gets through into right field for Hinckley, and the leadoff hitter is on.
Yeah, that's the definition of a seeing eye single there. Trom just trying to get over there on the edge of the grass and laying out for it, but right by his glove. And a nice piece of hitting there by Hinckley.
It wasn't hard hit.
No,
but,
it was not.
Just enough so Trom couldn't get to it, like you said.
Just kind of poked it out there and found his way out to right field.
Caden Kappa steps up to the plate. He singled and scored in the first inning. He's the lone run for Wahpeton. Trail Kindred 6-1. One of 2 hits for Wahpeton so far. Actually, 3 hits now with Hinckley's. There's a throw down. Did they get him? Barely. Got back in time.
That was close. Spellhog with a nice little backhand tag there.
Nice throw by Whipple.
And Hinckley just able to get underneath it.
Got the uniform dirty, which is a good thing. Swing and a miss by Caden. So it's 1-1 now to Caden. 2-1, excuse me, to Caden Kappas. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Whipple gets out of the crouch and pretends that he was going to throw it.
Thought he was going to go back down there again.
Yeah. 3-1. And Caden turns on that one, but it's a line shot right into the glove of McDonald in left.
Yeah, that one hit hard, but McDonald barely had to move in order to bring that one in. So 1 out in the books here for Wahpeton as Skylar Blado, second baseman, steps up to the plate.
Up next, your second baseman, number 3, Skylar Blado.
Yeah, 32 events here have got on the schedule so far.
Be a busy fall for us.
And it's basically September and October.
And we might.
Few in August and a few in November. Well, a lot of playoffs in November.
And maybe we'll add a couple of that.
0-1. Yeah, there might be something.
Might be a couple 9-man games that pop up on there.
See how that goes. 1-1 now to Blado. There's a slow roller to third, picked up by Belaski over to first, about his only play. And Blado is retired 5-3. So 2 outs in the books here as Miles Hinckley moves down to second base. And here comes Jackson Fleeflet. I'll have to talk to him here. Last year he told me he'd draw the smiley face, and doesn't look like he's drawing the smiley face anymore. To ask him what he's doing. There's a shot. There's another hard hit ball down the left field line, and rounding third and coming home and sliding in head first safely is Hinckley on the base hit RBI by Jackson Fleeflet.
Oh, Mr. Double took a nice little single there to bring in the run. Nice RBI hit for Jackson Fleeflet.
And courtesy runner at first base will be Bob Hockert. Here comes Jaden King as Bob Hockert goes down to first base to run for Fleeflet.
Well, you got to get them one at a time, and take one there and see if Big Bird can keep things going here.
6-2 now in the bottom of the third. Beautiful day for baseball here at John Randall.
It is a nice day.
It is.
Got the windows open here in the press box.
Yep. A little baseball smell, a little baseball sound. 1 ball to Jaden King. Kylan Swenson on the hill for Kindred. Delivers. King turns on that one, and it's a shot to left field and another base hit. So it's 4 shots in a row here. Hit hard to third base side. Caden Campus with a line drive shot to left field, and then 2 solid base hits by Fleetfoot and King.
Yeah, post 20 starting to heat up at the plate here. See if Cooper Klosterman can keep it going.
Second time around seeing Kylan Swenson. So runners at first and second. Swenson delivers to Cooper Klosterman. Cooper ahead of that one. 0-1 on the swing and a miss. Beautiful day at the ballpark, so everybody's outside enjoying the weather here today. The dome is open. And Cooper drives one down the left field line. That one's going to hook foul. Lands on the warning track over there on the left field side. 0-2. So Cooper Klosterman behind in the count now to Kylan Swenson. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. Fleetfoot singled, and Bob Hockert in running for him, and then Jaden King over at first. There's the Ephus pitch, and it swung on and missed, but the throw down to first in time gets Cooper Klosterman, and the side is retired on the strikeout. So that's going to end the inning here. Wahpeton does score 1. They answer with 1 here in the bottom of the third. On Three Borders Sports Network, it's Kindred 6, Wahpeton 2.
Depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300. We're going to the top of the fourth. Wahpeton answers with 1 here in the bottom of the third, and it's a 6-2 lead for Kindred. And leading off for Kindred, I suppose I should put my glasses back on, is Kylan Swenson, the pitcher.
Why would a guy with 20/15 vision
how does that happen?
Have to put his glasses on?
Yeah, how does that happen?
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not either. But that's what he's doing.
I guess so.
Swung on and missed by Swenson from Cooper Klosterman. Well, just so you know, I'm going to the eye doctor again on the 17th.
Maybe he can fix that 2015 so you don't have to wear glasses.
How about that, Chad? I'm going to the eye doctor on the 17th. See what happens.
Wow.
We'll see what he says.
Well, we'll see.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Cooper Klosterman, 3-pitch strikeout.
Yeah, Cooper with a nice job there. Got him to chase for the first out of the inning.
Number 0, Stanley Bolesky.
Here comes the third baseman, Stanley Bolesky. He singled in the first and was hit by a pitch in the third and scored. 1 for 1 so far officially today for Stanley. Pops that one up right center. Hinckley drifting over and makes the squeeze for the out. So 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Yeah, Hinckley had to go a ways to get that one, but no trouble. Kind of got blown back to him with the wind. So 2 out now here.
Very true. And here comes the first baseman, Grant Spellhog. He popped out to left in a sacrifice fly with the RBI, one of his 2, and then he singled and scored in the third. 1 for 1 himself. And there's 5 pitches and 5 strikes for Cooper. There you go. I suppose that's Fight Club kind of thing again.
Well, I mean, you would think a baseball guy would know
see,
some of the unwritten baseball rules. There are many.
There are many. We were discussing that before we went on the air today.
We were. And
some of them just don't make sense.
Well, they don't.
I agree.
But I feel like you should know them.
Oh, I do. But it's just like, why?
Well, I mean, you still have to obey them, I guess.
2-1.
I guess Chad's watching.
Is he?
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on you?
Yeah, he's trying to make sure that I got the score right. And
yeah. Well, I told him
right camera angle
and
and
the eye
all that
doctor
stuff.
on 17th, Chad, so we'll verify. Oh, just missed that one. The count goes full.
Yeah, just a little high with that one.
I'm sure Chad will be around on the 4th. He's usually around here somewhere. Big day here at John Randall Field.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep the game in the evening.
That little guy walking behind the fence there, he flinched there when that one hit the pads.
Oh, he didn't flinch. He
Did a
just
little
kept
bit.
walking, just took a little look.
3-2. Oh, and the breaking pitch just couldn't quite come down far enough, and Cooper walks Grant Spellhog.
Yeah, tough one there. Spellhog doing a good job at the plate today. We got a substitution here.
We got something going on here as Coach Almaris comes in from the third base side.
Courtesy.
And it looks like 33 is in to run again. Again, we don't know who 33 is unless somebody's texted me already. We'll see here. I haven't. Hey, Timmy Kappas, guess where he is now? He was in New York last time we talked to him.
Oh, really?
Well, now where is he? Philadelphia. He says, we're coming in good in Philadelphia.
There you go.
So, Tim Kappas, thank you very much.
Making a little East Coast swing.
We got some other shout-outs I got to get to you here, too. I haven't done that, my job here, so we'll get to that here probably in the next half inning. So if you've sent me a text message, just hang with us. We'll get the shout-outs out here in the next half inning. And it's 0-1. Now it's 0-2 to the hitter, Andy Trum. Again, courtesy runner at first base is number 33. Again, we don't have 33 on our lineup card, and that one's out and away, and it's ball.
Almost got him to chase there.
Andy Trum, the second baseman, struck out in the first, and a sacrifice bunt in the third. Very nice sacrifice bunt, if I remember correctly. Popped up, third base side. Kappas drifts over and makes the squeeze for the out and retires the side here in the top of the 4th. So 4 up, 3 down, 1 left on base. And at the top of the 4th, Kindred 6, Wahpeton 2. Back after this.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
All right, leading off the bottom of the 4th here for Wahpeton is Aiden Hayek. He started pitching and then moved over to first base. Swing and a miss. And speaking of that, his grandma is watching. Grandma to Aiden Hayek is watching, playing and watching from Dayton, Ohio. So she's
the Flyers.
Try and
the
watch.
Flyers.
Oh my goodness, Ohio. What is it?
The Dayton Flyers.
The Dayton Flyers. Yeah, there you go.
33 is Lucas Dahl.
33 is Lucas Dahl. Okay, so we have that confirmed. Said 34 on the thing, but 33 is Lucas Dahl, so he's the one that's been in running, courtesy running. And it's 2-1 to Aiden. So Grandma in Dayton, Ohio, the Dayton Flyers. Yeah, how about that?
Yep.
Boy, that's a name from the past.
All right.
Anyway, Grandma's watching out there, and Aiden is at the plate right now. And that one's inside for ball 4, so Aiden draws the walk to lead off the bottom of the 4th. You want a burnt broad? They're asking me down on the concession stand.
Of course, of course, of course.
Number 23, Braxton Pauly
It's kind of nice when the concession stand's worried about us.
I don't want to fill up too much, though, because my wife said she'd have pizza for me when I got home.
Well, it was her birthday yesterday. She should be baking you something.
Yep. We went and had sushi yesterday. I'm sure that's your favorite.
Oh, God. Braxton Pauly pulls that one down the third base side. Belaski for one, over to first base, and they got him over at first base. A double play is turned. And a nice play there by Belaski to Trum to Spellhog.
Yeah, they do a good job of working it there, and Bubba just doesn't have the wheels to leg that one out. Did a good job hustling down the first base line, but just missed it by a step.
So a double play here for Kindred gets Kylan Swenson out of trouble here.
Much needed double play there for Kindred.
Nick Langenwalter drilled one out to center field in his last at bat for an out. And he takes strike one at the belt.
I'm going to, on the break here, go check something.
Okay, there's a foul into the net. Don and Diana Klosterman watching the game. Go Wahpeton, and they are Cooper's grandparents. So more grandparents watching.
Don and grandparents watching today.
Don and Diana Klosterman. Thank you. Oh, and there's the ephus, and it hits him in the hip. That one might hurt.
Check now.
Okay. So Brian will be back here with us shortly, and
I'll do it in between innings. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll see.
All right. So Miles Hinckley is going to step up to the plate, the number 9 hitter in the order for Wahpeton. There's 2 outs here on the double play by Kindred in the bottom of the 4th. 6-2 lead for Kindred. As Coach Josh Elmaris and Kindred post 117, they know very well that Wahpeton can battle back from a 4-point deficit. And here comes a mound visit. And that mound visit is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Carlson Family Insurance. I saw Eric today, waved at him. Don't know if he knew me, but
I'm sure he does.
I waved at him.
I'm sure everybody knows you.
Nah.
I think this might be just a visit here. Say, hey, you know what? Let's just throw strikes. Don't worry about anything else. You got these guys behind you doing a good job. Got a lead. Just relax and pitch and catch
2 out,
here.
your number 9 hitter. Although Miles Hinckley can rip the ball if he wants. He did single and score back in the 3rd inning. One of the 2 runs for Wahpeton. And that one catches the inside corner. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind's still blowing toward left field. That one's in the dirt, squirts away, but staying put there at first base is Nick Langenwalter, keeping it safe. Bryce Whipple doing a good job at keeping it close. 2-1 pitch. Pulled foul. It's 2-2 now. The infield grass, Brian, very nice shape.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Everything's greening up.
It's nice and lush when I walked through it the other day. So that one sails away, ball 3, and it's a full count. And we've got enough rain, and then I think Steve runs the sprinklers once in a while. There, Hinckley drives that one to left field, but it's right into the mitt of McDonald in left field. And the side is retired here in the bottom of the 4th. Wahpeton strands 1. We're going to the top of the 5th. 6-2 in favor of Kindred. Right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online. Use boldprint.com.
Lucky for us.
We're moving to the top of the fifth now. Kindred with a 6-2 lead. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson producing today's show and color commentating. And there is a pull down the third base line. It's foul as Langenwalter gives chase to no avail, and it's strike one now to Jack McDonald, leading off here in the top of the fifth for Kindred. Number 8 hitter in the lineup so far is grounded out to third and walked once. Call strike, and it's 0-2. So Cooper on the hill here, ahead in the count, 0-2. Fastball comes down. Here comes Caden Kappas. Fields that one cleanly, and over to first base cleanly, and hustling down the line was McDonald. Made it close.
McDonald's got some wheels. He almost beat that thing out. And I think a play there for Caden Kappas that he's happy to see, happy to make a good play after 2 hit right at him and unable to come away with it.
Well, stepping up to the plate now will be Xander Rath. He doubled and struck out. Caught looking here in the third inning. His double was to left center field between Hinckley and Brewer.
Rath had a nice play over there in right field earlier in the game, hustling to run one down.
And quickly ahead again in the count. Cooper Klosterman 0-2. Ahead in the count to Xander Rath. Takes a little extra time getting into the box. High for a ball. 1-2. Now Cooper agrees with whatever Jackson was calling, and he brings it in low and away for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, tried to overdo that one.
Number 9 hitter, Xander Rath. Top of the order due up next. Check swing. Did he go?
No.
No, he didn't.
Fleetfoot thought he went.
Yeah, he was ready to fire down to Langenwalter at third. Around the horn. Didn't quite get it.
I mean, if you want to try and sell it, you gotta do something there.
There's a call strike at the knees. He got that one. So he got caught looking again for the second time.
Jackson might have a future in sales.
He is a talker.
Yeah, he can sell it.
And here comes leadoff hitter Mason Almaris. Popped out twice to the outfield and walked once. Not quite across, and then Jackson wants to talk to Cooper about it.
He's like, what are you doing? Like, stop shaking me off.
I'm just calling what the coach Kappas wants.
Right. He's like, come on, stop shaking me off. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell him what's going on. He's gonna hit the bull. So
I took the guys up to Foston once and was able to be bench coach, and it's amazing the conversations that are held on the bench.
Yeah, there's some things that go on the bench. I know there's a few conversations that happen during basketball.
Oh,
games,
I'm sure. There's fouled back into the netting, and the count goes 1-1. Yeah, there's always something that's it's amazing. I mean, back when I used to coach Babe Ruth, it's changed a lot. That one's fouled back to the pads. It's 1-2. So Jackson went out and told him just fire strikes. Keep her coming. 1-2. See if he throws a curve here. Kind of a slider there, the way it looked. One goes 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's missed high a couple times with that pitch.
Mm-hmm.
See if he comes back here with the fastball now.
And he did, but it was bouncer in the dirt.
Now you need one across here.
Leadoff hitter Mason Almaris at the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff pitch from Cooper Klosterman. Swung on, one hopper gets past Blado at second base for a base hit. So Almaris with his first hit of the game here with 2 outs in the 5th inning.
Yeah, Almaris with a nice at bat there, able to work the count full, get the one that he likes, and able to put it on for the base hit.
Jack Wold steps up to the plate here. Jack singled and scored in the first. And grounded out and reached on an error. 1 for 3. Pickoff move to first, not in time. So, yeah, they're burning a broad force down there, buddy.
There we go. I like that.
Okay.
Like that.
Let's see what else we got here. Don and Diana Klosterman. You said Chad. So, thanks, Chad, buddy. Appreciate it. Sorry, it was Aiden's grandpa that's watching out in Dayton. Grandpa said hi. Sorry. And Kim Mann's home and watching. And there's another base hit to left, and that one's going to get past Brewer, and it's going to roll to the fence. And are they going to be able to keep the run from scoring? No, they aren't. And here comes Kindred's 7th run. A double to the wall.
The bats continue to work for Kindred. 7 runs on the board now, 7-2 in favor of Kindred here in game number 1.
Jack Wold with the double, Brian. To left center. Got past Brewer, and once it got past Brewer, Mason Almaris turned on the Jets from first and scored from first.
Yeah, the doubles are starting to pile up for Kindred here.
Kim Mann says she's watching at home on Three Border Sports Network because she doesn't like the fireworks either, along with Wendy. So
there we go.
Kim Mann, Grammy Kim. That's Jackson's grandma. There's another fly ball to left, and that's going to land short. And it'll be a base hit, and round in second, coming home, and the throw is way high. And going down to second base will be Whipple.
Well, it looks like Kindred has figured out post-20's number here. And starting to pile on a little bit.
So an error on the throw allows Whipple to get down to third, and now we got another courtesy runner. Owen Hoyme steps in to run for Whipple.
And this action happening with 2 outs.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Cooper got the first 2 outs, and then all heck is broken loose here. And Kylan Swenson, the pitcher, steps up to the plate. And he'll drill that one to right center, and that lands in front of Hinckley for a base hit, and another run comes across to score. So all of a sudden here, Brian, the bats are hot again for Kindred. And now the boys are going to do their own conference right now.
Yeah, let's see if they can do something here to stop the bleeding.
Jackson Fleetfoot wanted to talk to all the guys, and I think he was pretty stern with his message.
Yeah,
didn't he?
I think so. And then they give Klosterman a little tap here and say, hey, we got you.
9-2. So now if you're Kindred, you might be thinking about the 10-run rule.
Yeah, I think so. If you can shorten it, you'll certainly try, that's for sure.
That one's popped up to right field. King first takes a step back. Now he takes a couple in and makes a squeeze. And finally, the side is retired on the pop fly. Kindred scores 3, though, in the top of the 5th. And it's 9-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th on Three Borders Sports Network.
Full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
Home of the famous grinder. We went there the other day. I didn't have a grinder, by the way.
I don't know why you won't have one. Like, it's one of the best sandwiches that you can have.
It's a lot for me to eat.
Oh, you just eat half of it, then you save some for later.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Or you take the other half home for your wife. Say, hey, I brought you lunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do that sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, she's making you pizza tonight.
You have to get in good graces.
Yeah. Caden Kappas takes low for ball 2. She's making you a pizza.
You know what they say.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life. Yeah.
How was golf today, speaking of that?
Why you got to ask me about that? we had this conversation. 3 holes were not very good at my
Well, that was
first
with
3
Art.
holes.
You had the conversation with Art, not with me. So
My first
I
3
just
holes
had to find out.
were not good. I might have thrown a club into the ground today.
Did you?
I might have.
That's right back here. 2 and 2.
Yeah, once I got through the first 3 holes, I was fine. Little action down there in the Wahpeton bullpen. Looks like Avery Malmy.
I agree.
Warming up.
Looks like Avery in my 2015. Chad. He pulls that one over toward Avery in the bullpen. And that one lands on top of the batting cage. It's still 2 and 2 to Caden.
Yeah, I settled down after the 3rd hole, but
After you threw the club?
but the damage was already done.
Was it?
So, yeah.
To the club or?
No, to my score.
Oh, I see.
So,
3
yeah,
and
I
2.
wasn't real happy.
Full count now to Caden. Well, you won a tournament the other day.
Yeah, we did, but that was a scramble. I had some help there, you know. So
Ball 4 high for Caden.
I mean, I don't know. People weren't happy with that, I guess. That one was around the plate, we'll say, but Kappas will get the walk.
Yeah, there's a little discussion over there from the Kindred dugout there toward the home plate umpire. And that one's popped up center field. Drifting over easily is Almaris. He'll make the catch, and Kappas goes back to first. Back in plenty of time on the throw. So Blado pops out, and Jackson Fleeflet comes up to the plate. Jackson 1 for 2 today with a single. Again, the Kindred dugout wasn't too happy with that call ball 4 on Caden Kappas, and looks like they've settled down over there now. That one's in the dirt and gets away, and there goes Caden. It's not going to take him long to get down to second base.
No, you'll take that one out here, and you got to try and get a couple back here.
Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our coaches show. We'll start that back up in the fall. We want to thank them for being a sponsor. And that one hits Fleeflet in the left shoulder, and he'll go to first base.
And Fleeflet has been hit a few times this year. We talked about that earlier, the tournament that was held here, about the large number of batters that would hit. Fleeflet taking the brunt of those.
Comes Jaden King, excuse me. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Essentia Health of Wahpeton, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer. Smith Motors. Stop and see Joel and the crew. There's a call strike to the Big Bird. Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, and Wahpeton Deli, as we mentioned, the home of the grinder. Popped up, and that could be infield fly. And there goes the signal from the home plate umpire, and everybody stays put. So the infield fly, and the batter's automatically out, and there's 2 outs.
So 2 outs now. Good things can happen with 2 outs. Kindred had a nice run in the top half of this inning. With 2 outs.
Grippers Sports in downtown Wahpeton. All your favorite team sports apparel. Warbirds, Huskies, Lady Huskies, Cowboys, Cowgirls. Cooper turns on that one, and I think that would have been a home run had that been fair, but it's foul.
Yeah, just a half a second early there, and that one is over the wall.
Yep, that one's bouncing. It's still heading over toward the maintenance shop over there. Cooper drove that one a long way. 0-1 to Coop. That one goes outside, so Kylan Swenson keeping it away from Cooper Klosterman says, I'm not going to give you that on the inside half again.
Yeah, not going to give you a good one after seeing where that one went.
There, Cooper turns on that one. pulls it down the line, foul.
And again, just a little ahead of it.
As Bryce Whipple goes out to talk to Swenson and says, we better keep it on the outer half.
Yeah. Nothing inside to this guy.
Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, and Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Stop and see Andrea down just off of Dakota Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cooper, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Cooper will drag that one down to short, getting way over to the outside was Wold. Did he get it the first in time? No, he did not. Cooper legs it out. That one was hit deep in the hole, Brian.
Yeah, it was way back there, and Wold with a great play just to come up with that ball, a little spinning throw, and just a half step short. And Cooper doing a good job of legging that one out.
Looks like we're going to have another courtesy runner here as Braden Steffens goes in to run for the pitcher, Cooper Klosterman. So Braden Steffens hustling down to first base. Also, North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, First Community Credit Union, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad.
Post 20 trying to get something going here. Bases loaded.
And Hayek drills that one to left. It's going to land in for a hit. 1 run will score. He'll get 2 RBI out of the thing as Bob Hockert slides home head first and gets the uniform dirty.
And you'll take those 2 runs, chip away at this thing. 9-4 now. And like I said, Kindred made things happen in the top half of this inning with 2 outs, and post 20 got something going here with 2. And that brings Bubba to the plate. He's got some power with the way the wind's blowing. We'll see what happens here.
Exactly. As Braden Steffens standing down at second base now, and Aiden Hayek with the 2 RBI single standing over at first. Brings up Bubba Pauley with 2 outs. Sails outside. You can't help but think, Coach Almaris and the Kindred bench wasn't very happy with that ball 4 call to Caden Kappas.
And when you get innings that extend and you have things happen that don't go your way, you go back and you look at that.
Yeah, think back and look at that. You as a basketball coach can think of many times when you go back to a certain call and a certain play.
Don't bring back bad memories right now, okay?
1-1.
Especially with Kindred in the house.
Bubba takes it at the letters. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're bringing me down right now.
2 runs across here in the bottom of the 5th for Wahpeton. Sorry. That one bounces in the dirt, but Steffens will hustle down to third, and quickly down to second goes Hayek on the wild pitch.
And now Kindred's starting to return the favor with a couple miscues here.
Yeah. And we got a timeout here from Coach Kappas. He wants to talk to home plate umpire Josh Nordic about something in the shade.
Yeah, it looks like he's not happy about something. I don't know if he's talking about the delivery or the potential balk, and if he's not coming set or what. But we'll see if that brings something to his attention.
Yeah, and that might just bring it to Kylan Swenson's attention that he needs to set a little longer too. Bubba pulls one down there, and it's a seeing eye single between short and third. 1 run across, and here comes run number 2. The throw coming home, and Hayek is thrown out at home, attempting to score. And that will end the inning, but Wahpeton does score 1 more run here, so they total 3 in the inning and trail Kindred here as we go to the top of the 6th. It's 9-5.
We see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, They have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Well, Wahpeton not going away yet here, B-Dub. It's 9-5 now. Here as we go to the top of the 6th.
Yeah, a tough way to end that inning there. Killed the rally. But you'll take those, though. Kind of stay within striking distance.
Grant Spellhog at the plate here. Fouls one back. It's 0-1.
Need a clean inning here if you want to keep pace.
And that's what Coach Kappas and Post 20 would like to do here, have a quick inning and get back in and try to get the bats going again here. 6, 7, 8 in the order here for Kindred. And Cooper comes up high with that one. It's 2-1. Comdell Innovation. Let us show you how we deliver your next project faster and better. Comdell Innovation right here in Wahpeton. Great place. You ever toured that place? My goodness.
I have, actually. And it's a pretty impressive facility out there.
A lot of things to see for sure. He broke that one off there for a curveball. Didn't quite get it to come across on a 3-1 pitch. So he walks Spellhog.
And that does not help your cause here unless you got something else in mind. Yeah, I'm going to put him on and just so I can set him up for the double play here.
Andy Trum steps up. I wonder if we'll see a bunt here. And he swings away, and he drives one to left field. Brewer drifting back, and he makes the over-the-head kind of a catch in left field for the out. Nice catch by Brewer.
Yeah, that one came off the bat pretty quick, and I thought with the wind and a little help there that might end all the way in the corner, but Brewer able to run that one down, making a nice play out there in left field.
Here comes Jack McDonald. Grounded out, walked, and grounded out. So over 2 so far today. The left fielder. That one pulls one to the left here for strike one. Braden Steffens will give chase to that one. Yeah. 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. So again, folks, stay tuned here. Keep an eye on the social media pages in case the 4th of July game gets moved up ahead due to weather.
Yeah, because both teams would like to get that game in.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything in their regular season, but still would like to get the game in.
Absolutely. 1-2 delivery popped up. And Hinckley's got to hustle in, and he runs in and makes the catch in shallow right center. And quickly, McDonald is retired on that short fly ball.
Yeah, good communication out there. You can hear the infielders yelling in. And Hinckley doing a good job of running that one down.
And now the number 9 hitter, Xander Rath, steps up to the plate. Struck out twice and doubled. 1 for 3 for him. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Now, as far as the fireworks go, folks, that is the city's call. That's not anything to do with Wahpeton baseball or the Legion team. That will be their call of what happens with the fireworks.
Yeah, I think if the weather doesn't cooperate, they'll delay that for as long as they can.
And Hinckley drifts back and makes that catch. And after the opening walk, it's a 1-2-3 inning after that. And that side is retired, and the top of the order will be up for Kindred in the top of the 7th. But we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-5, Kindred over Wahpeton.
Business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
And here comes Nick Langenwalter to lead off the bottom of the 6th for Wahpeton, facing Kylan Swenson. Swenson pitching a complete game so far, B-Dub, allowing 5 runs, 8 hits, stranded 5 runners. There's a ground ball to third. Belaski picks it up and over to Spellhog at first. And quickly, Nick Langenwalter is retired on the ground ball out.
Yeah, if you're Kindred, you're like, oh, you just got 6 outs to try and get her done here. If you're Wahpeton, you're in the same spot, and you got 6 outs to try and get it done. And Langenwalter gives one of them up there. You're able to do some damage in the last inning. And like I said, you don't have to get them all at once here, but you like to get a couple here in the bottom half.
Hinckley steps up to the plate, made a couple of nice catches here in the last half inning, defensively for Wahpeton. And that one might have ricocheted onto somebody and caught somebody. I don't know if that caught Whipple or if it caught the home plate umpire.
I think it might have caught the umpire there.
Might have. So it looks like we're ready to go back to action again. Hinckley at the plate. Takes a strike, and it's 1-1. Left-handed Miles Hinckley. Canopy shadow almost covering home plate. There's a little let up on that pitch, and it's 2-1. That one's popped up, foul on third base side, and drifting over is Belaski, and he makes the catch about 3 feet from the fence. A nice catch over there by Belaski. Nice defensive play.
Good hustle again. They've done a good job of just chasing down the balls, and Belaski doing a good job there at third to get the second out here and go back to the top of the order with Caden Kappas.
Well, like you said, Brian, the last time Wahpeton scored a bunch on 2 outs here. We'll see what happens. If we can do it again here with 2 outs, as Caden Kappas, the leadoff hitter for Wahpeton, steps up to the plate. Takes a strike. He walked and scored in the last inning, popped out to left field in the 3rd inning, and singled and scored in the 1st. He drives that one to left center, and drifting over is Almaris, and it's a 1-2-3 mow him down inning for Kylan Swenson and Kindred. We're down to the last inning here, folks. We're going to the top of the 7th. Kindred 9, Wahpeton 5 right after this.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
Well, we're going to the top of the 7th, and Cooper Klosterman still on the hill here for Wahpeton. As we're finishing up the warm-up tosses. And stay tuned for the OSPTI postgame show. OSPTI, our postgame sponsor. At the conclusion of this game, Brian will be back to summarize this game. We'll take a... That one's popped up to Hinckley again in center field by Mason Almaris, and he'll make that catch for the out.
Hinckley been busy out there. Doing
Last three in a row. First one in the first out in the 6th inning was to Brewer, and then after that, now it's been 3 in a row to Miles Hinckley in center field. So Almaris flies out. Jack Wold steps up, doubled and scored in the 5th, singled and scored in the 1st, and reached on an error and grounded out once. He's had a busy day at the plate. Also, our scoreboard is always brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. That one's back up the middle. Kappas ranging deep behind the bag over to first. Oh, not in time.
And Caden Kapp is going as far as you can in the infield to grab that ball almost in short center. Coming up throwing and just missed. I mean, a half a step, if any.
So an infield hit there for Jack Wold as Kappas did all he could to try and get the second out of the inning, but here comes Bryce Whipple, the catcher. Batting in the 3 spot for Kindred. Brian, he has scored 3 times. He's got a single and a double. Reached on an error and popped out once. And that one's a single to right center. King going to have to get chased. He might be rounded first and headed for second. And a throw comes in, and here comes the run to come in. The throw comes home. Not in time. So the run scores here on that double, RBI double by Whipple, having a good day at the plate too.
Yeah, that one all the way to the warning track, and Jaden King making a good throw to get that thing in there and had a good play at the plate, but the slide was under. And that'll be run number 10 for Kindred as they continue to get the bats going. And threatening here with 1 out. Top of the 7th, trying to tack on.
I think Owen Hoyme went in to run at second base, and the hitter now is Kylan Swenson, the pitcher. And he'll pop that one up over the first base side. Foul. Oh, it actually hit the roof. 0-1. Cooper delivers, and there's another fly ball to right. This time Jaden King squeezes that one pretty easy, and the tag at second. Nobody going for the second out. Jaden drifts over and makes that catch. And again, Hoyme stranded at second right now, but here comes Stanley Bileski. His 5th time. So when you bat around and you get up 5 times in one game in a 7-inning game, it's been a good day for everybody.
I would say so, and Kindred just having a good day at the plate.
Yep.
And they've been very productive to put 10 runs up here on post 20.
Right now, doubling up Wahpeton 10-5. Sails up over the head, and it's ball. One and one now to Bileski. Singled in the 1st, hit by a pitch and scored in the 3rd, and then popped out twice after that. That one's fouled over in the first street side. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Klosterman delivers. Swung on, ground ball, slow roller. Klosterman is late to react, but Hayek's going to run over and take it himself for the unassisted play. But Kindred scores one more insurance here in the top of the 7th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. We're at America's other baseball national anthem. It's 10-5 here as we go in the 7th inning stretch.
Local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Came back early here, and Skylar Blado pulls one down the third base side for a base hit, and one of those seeing eye singles again between Wold and Belaski.
You know, you'll take what you can get now. You need everything you have. And you're in the meat of the order here as Jackson Fleeflet will come to bat. It's just an X that he's drawn.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. X marks the spot. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I'll have to find out sometime. Try and find out before the 4th of July game. Swenson delivers outside for a ball.
He didn't like the happy face anymore?
I don't know. He must not have. Get a timeout. Oh, it looks like we're ready. Jackson taking a little bit too much time from Swenson. Runner at first base here to lead off the bottom of the 7th is Skylar Blado, and a swing and a miss from Jackson Fleeflet. It's 1-1. Swenson set to deliver again. That one's low and in the dirt. Good stop there by Whipple. 2-1. Jaden King due up. After him is Cooper Klosterman. Some good power hitters here coming up for Wahpeton. That's in the right part of the order. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3-1 to Jackson. Like a knuckle pitch there, and it came up high, and it's ball 4, so he'll get the base, and Blado will go down to second on the walk.
Well, you got the runners out there. And just got to be able to be productive and do something with them here. Big Bird going to see if he can drive in 1 or 2 here.
Got the nickname Big Bird last year during the run last year. And runners at first and second, and Jaden King will take strike 1. Infield back at normal depth. Trying to get that first out is the Kindred defense. Now one's popped up, and that's on the right field side. Rath giving chase and makes the catch in fair territory. And the throw comes over to third, but no tag. So Jaden King is retired for the first out.
Yeah, Rath has proven that he's got the wheels out there to run almost anything down, and going a long way to get that one into foul territory for the first out here in the bottom of the 7th.
So Cooper Klosterman steps up to the plate. Again, runners at first and second for Wahpeton. Now there's 1 out. Aiden Hayek on deck. Cooper will drive one to left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. McDonald was deep, and everybody just advances 1 base. So bases are loaded now for Wahpeton on the base hit by Cooper Klosterman.
Yeah, keep things going here. Solid hit into the gap there. And now the base is loaded. And we'll see if they can keep things going here.
The tying run coming to the plate will be Braxton Pauley. He's on deck. That is the tying run here, potentially, for Wahpeton, with 1 out so far. So Cooper with a single. Call strike to Hayek at the belt. 1-0-1. And we got a courtesy runner here as Cooper Klosterman's going to get a courtesy runner. Here comes Braden Steffens.
Courtesy running at first base, number 15, Braden Steffens.
So post 20 trying to make a game out of her, Brian.
Yeah, doing all they can here. Down 5 runs. Bases loaded here, bottom of the 7th, and really would like to produce some runs here.
There's a drive to left, and Hayek's going to have another RBI and a single, and everybody just 1 base at a time. So Hayek with the RBI single. His 3rd RBI of the day, Brian.
Yeah, just a solid at-bat there. rope one out to left, bring one more run in here. We're going to get a mound visit, and there is some action in the bullpen down there.
Oh, yeah, there was somebody down there.
And let's see if they get on the phone and bring him in. Looks like they're going to.
All right, there's your Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. Located in downtown Wahpeton, customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We'll take a break, and we'll tell you those changes when we come back. It's 10-6 in favor of Kindred. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Well, in the bottom of the 7th, Coach Almaris makes a change at the pitching mound, and that will be Owen Hoyme coming in off the bench. And then moving out to left field will be Kylan Swenson. So there's your defensive changes for Kindred here as we continue on in the bottom of the 7th. Wahpeton with the tying run at the plate and the potential winning run on deck in Nick Langenwalter.
Yeah, good day on the mound there for Kylan Swenson.
Had a very
maybe
good,
he could go all
spread
the way.
it out, yeah.
And I think Coach Almair is making the right decision here as Wahpeton threatening with just one out here.
Little change of speed here with Hoyme. That one comes in tight for a ball. Again, Braxton Pauley at the plate, designated hitter, hit a home run on Saturday against Devils Lake. And that one sails outside for ball, and it's 2-0. Crowd noise picking up a little bit here, BW.
Yeah, a little chatter out there.
Yeah, getting interesting here. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Hoyme. There's a call strike on the outer half. It's 2-1. Big Bubba at the plate. Takes strike two, and it's 2-2 now. Hoyme evens up the count on that pitch. Bubba taking the signs, asks for time, climbs in, and here we go. 2-2 pitch from Hoyme. A little bit low for ball, and now the count is full. Again, you can hear the crowd in the background. Most excitement I've heard out of the crowd all day today here, Brian.
Got to try and keep this ball on the outer half for Bubba if you're Kindred.
Bubba would like to see it inside in.
Yep.
There's a half in. And turn on it. Ball 4, it's low and away. So Pauley draws the walk off of Owen Hoyme, and he gets an RBI because coming across to score was Jackson Fleeflet. So Bubba's got a couple RBI today.
And get a mound visit here. And post 20 continue to chip away here. 10-7 now, one out. Base is still loaded.
Looks like Evan Doctor went into courtesy run for Bubba as Coach Almaris goes out to talk to Hoyme on this Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. Located 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance. Coach Almaris leaves them in, and it's a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, I think that's a conversation where, hey, just throw strikes here. We've been able to do what we need to do today here.
Yep.
And we only got 2 outs to go. Put it over the plate, and we'll see if the boys behind you can help you out.
So here comes Nick Langenwalter. Tying run at first.
Hoyme certainly throws hard.
Yeah, he's throwing harder than what Swenson did. That one's inside, gets away, and here comes Steffens from third to score. And the ball is dropped anyway, so he is safe. 2 runs to go.
And now it's really getting interesting.
Everybody moved up 90 feet.
Yeah, a solid base hit here will tie this thing up.
And Nick Langenwalter represents the winning run here for Wahpeton. Potential winning run. As Steffens hustled home after that one got away.
And now with that, no force at second.
Correct.
First base is open.
Evan Doctor at second. The pitch from Hoyme comes inside and tight. Ball 2.
And Hoyme trying to place it here instead of throwing, and just can't find the plate now.
Hayek stilled over at third. Doctor at second. And the pitch, call strike.
Yeah, that one a good pitch there. Solid.
Yeah, I think Nick was taken all the way there, the way it looked.
Yeah, I have to agree.
It's 2-1. Fouled that one off his fist there over toward the first base dugout. And it's 2-2.
Yeah, definitely in on the hands. And now 2-2. I got to protect that plate.
Hoyme, the 2-2 pitch to Nick Langenwalter. Call strike 3.
Yeah, you just got to protect the plate there. Anything near, you have got to swing the bat. And Langenwalter let one get away there.
And here it's going to be left up to the number 9 hitter, Miles Hinckley. Hinckley at the plate. So far today, popped out twice, singled and scored. 1 for 3. There's a call strike.
And Hoyme having no problem finding the zone now.
10-8, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Check swing. He went. It's 0-2. Down to the last strike for Miles Hinckley in Wahpeton. 2 on. Runners at second and third. Tying run at second in Evan Doctor. A little bit low. I think half of Kindred was running off.
Yeah, half the infield was almost in the dugout there. And that one just a low it inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hinckley stays alive. That one's too low. It's 2-2.
That one was a waste there.
Yep. I agree. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that will end the game. And Wahpeton loses to Kindred here in the bottom of the 7th, 10-8. They made a game out of it, but couldn't quite come up with the final answer here. And we'll come back with our post-game show brought to you by OSPTI right after this.
Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota. And the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Welcome back to Waterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. A tough loss here for Wahpeton Post 20 as Kindred Post number 117 defeats Post 20 10-8. And Wahpeton scored 3 runs here in the final inning, but just didn't have the answer to come up to the relief hitter, Owen Hoyme. A good job there by Kylan Swenson, and save there for Owen Hoyme completes the game, and a game that took an hour and 56 minutes. Just run the line score, Brian, real quick, and then we'll get your thoughts on the OSPTI post-game show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Again, I said a game that took an hour and 56 minutes. Kindred, 10 runs, 12 hits, and committed 1 error, and they left a total of 10 runners on base. For Wahpeton, 8 runs on 11 hits, 4 errors for Wahpeton, and they left 7 on base. So there's your final line scores, Brian. And a tough day for Wahpeton here, giving up 10 runs, and Kindred hit the ball well, though.
Yeah, I think if you're going to play a good baseball team, Kindred's a good baseball team. You look at their record, I know it's 6-5, go 7-5 now, but you got to throw those things out the window, and you have to play good baseball. And if you're going to have 4 errors against a good team, it's going to cost you. And if you look at the score, that's what it comes down to. You take those 4 errors that Kindred's able to turn those into runs, a couple walks in there too as well that help extend the innings. And you just can't do that. And now you'll have to see if you can regroup and get things done here in the second game. Kylan Swenson very, very solid on the mound for Kindred, and Hoyme coming in to clean things up. A good, solid performance by Kindred. Good win.
Good win for Kindred. 2 runs in the first inning for Kindred. Then they had 3 in the third, then 3 more in the fifth, and they topped it off with 1 in the seventh. For Wahpeton, they had 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 3 in the fifth, and then 3 more in the seventh, and just couldn't quite get the 9th and 10th run across here in the bottom of the 7th. So Wahpeton falls to Kindred. Kindred moves to 7-5, like Brian said, and Wahpeton falls to 7-2. We got game number 2 coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, your final score, Kindred 10, Wahpeton 8. We'll be back in a few minutes with game number 2. Good night, everybody.